Another day, another $17 invested into the three-part portfolio. Got a quick little breakdown of all the market news today. A lot of things were just kind of tossed in the air by Donald Trump. Not a whole bunch new has really surfaced on much, but anyway, let's run through it. First thing, and probably the most obvious, not super market related, but the Big Beautiful Bill has now been passed through the US Senate. If any of you have questions on the Big Beautiful Bill, I have actually dug into it a little bit. Just let me know down below and hopefully I can answer some of them. And of course, our obvious next huge catalyst for overall market sentiment and market movement will be the July 9th deadline for the 90-day tariff pause that was initiated earlier this year. President Trump has said he's not thinking about extending the deadline. However, he does not believe that we'll have a deal with Japan by July 9th. And these tariffs directly tie into the Fed's expectation of rate cuts. Federal Chair Powell has said a solid majority at the Fed expect rate cuts later this year. However, he cannot say whether July is too soon to cut rates or not. And at this point, I really do believe that Fed Chair Powell is probably trying to price in some sort of stagflation. For those of you that don't know what stagflation is, it's essentially a slow in economic growth accompanied by high prices and high unemployment. So you could say one reason why Jerome Powell has not cut rates is because he's worried about the effect the tariffs will have on inflation and to what severity that will be. Powell has also talked about how he's not super concerned with the labor market currently. We've had a 4.2% unemployment rate for the past year. We've seen growth in hourly earnings, and the job numbers look okay. The next federal funds rate decision will be July 29th through July 30th. I don't expect the Fed to cut rates at this point just because they don't have any sort of data as to indicating how severe the tariffs will affect inflation. However, if they did decide to cut rates, I think it would be extremely bullish for the S&P. But that's just my 2 cents. Other than all that, I'm going to continue to keep you guys up to date on all the newest surfacing news. If you like this video and you want to see more, just give me a follow.